Hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to the first Success Connection here for the new year. If you're excited about it, just give me a big yes, 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 yes in the chat box. All right. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses coming in. Very, very good. Well, I am super excited to be here. We're going to start 2021 off with a little oddity. Okay. So if you are kind of an existing member, you've been here for a long time, you've followed the Success Connection, you know that I'm always on camera. I'm always here showing you, I don't know, at least that I'm a real person, I guess. But today, there will be no camera. And that is because I think I mentioned to you guys last week when we went live that I had a tooth infection, and they were supposed to do this tooth procedure, apicoectomy, I think, Tuesday of this week, but they were unable to do it. My face was still too infected and swollen, and so now they have put it off until next week. Well, my face is pretty swollen. And so I just basically am not turning on the camera because I think if I turn on the camera, most all of you will probably tell me to go get myself back in the bed, which is where I've been pretty much all day, and not to be doing this training. So in an effort to not make you feel bad, I guess, for me being here, I'm just not going to turn my camera on tonight. It's just kind of the way it is, at least for tonight. So we'll be back on camera maybe next week, depending on how my surgery goes, right? We'll see if I can speak, you know. If not, then we'll be on camera the next time. So anyway, tell me, how was your New Year's? Put it in the chat box for me, or if you're on our Facebook group, just, you know, say if you had a good New Year's, a bad New Year's, if you had an eventful New Year's. All right, I see lots of people saying boring, boring, boring. Mine was pretty boring too. In fact, oddly enough, my wife and I, we didn't do anything. We were sitting at home, and we were actually trying to find like a good New Year's party thing on television to watch, but we didn't. And so I got up at some point, walked in my office, did something, I can't remember what it was. And then my Alexa yelled to me, she's like, "It's past 12 o'clock. I was like, huh? And we'd been sitting around doing nothing all day, and it was 12:03. So I ran my butt in there and gave her a kiss because I know I'm supposed to kiss her at midnight. But I was like, you know, the kiss on the side of my face anyway, right? Because my face is so swollen and hurting so bad. But I thought it was funny. It was so uneventful. We did not even we've been in the house and been together all day long, and then right at 12 o'clock, for some reason, I was not beside her. So crazy stuff. But anyway, hopefully you all had a good New Year's, and 2021 is going to be off to a great start. And I've actually got some really cool stuff to share with you tonight. I'm telling you right now, I think, okay, now I can never promise, but I think I have found a way for literally every single person on here to make money. Like, I don't want to say guaranteed. I can't say guaranteed, but I think I have found a way for all of you to make money. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about a fortune, okay, but I'm talking about making money. I'm just telling you, like, I'm going to teach you this for free, right? I thought about making a course on this, and then I was like, no, I'm going to do this for free. So just hang with me. And I'm going to get into it. I really think, I don't know why this seems to be weird here, but I'm telling you right now, I've just stumbled upon something that's epic, okay? And it's through my own testing, and I'm excited to share it with you. So anyway, let me kind of get the main stuff out of the way real quick so we can jump into it. Of course, I want to welcome all of you to the Success Connection. Usually I am on camera and you're seeing, me jumping around and excited. Tonight, a little more difficult for me. My face is hurting. I've had a really bad tooth infection, which turned into a sinus infection and a face infection. And it's been really rough go at it for the last couple of weeks here. Just lots of just weirdness. So I am not turning my camera on just because I look like somebody, beat me up. And I think all of you will be sad if you see me. But beyond that, if you are new, I want to thank you for being here. I'm ready to kick 2021 off. I hope you're ready for it. I've got some fire that I'm bringing tonight that I think is just going to help all of you crush it in 2021. It's something, anyway, it's epic, okay? So super excited about it, excited to teach it, excited to share it with you, and just beyond stoked to be able to help all of you make some money in 2021 and build your business. If you are a new student here, it's important for you to remember one thing, and that is that this webinar is the Success Connection. It's not an extension of any of our other trainings. So if you bought Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador Program or any of those things, right? If you bought any of that stuff, then this particular training is not a follow-up to that. It's not a Q&A for that. This is something totally separate, totally different that I do for each one of my students completely free every single Thursday night, right? Why do I do that? Because I truly believe that if I can provide you with awesome value, right, and if I show up for you each and every Thursday night, that when I do have a new product or service or something that we offer, you guys are going to show up for me. You're going to say, man, I want that. And that's how it always has been, right? So there's nothing for sale on here. I don't get on here and pitch you a bunch of stuff. This is just training, right? But it's where we can come together and we can build funnels together. We can, build assets for you. And ultimately, we can have a true democracy, if you will. You kind of tell me what you need, and then I take it from there, and I hope to be able to provide that, provide that to you. Right, and that's always, at least in my opinion, always the best way to handle things. And so, of course, if you've been here every single week for the last, 6+ years, then you already know all this. You've already got your foot in the door, and you already really understand how the Success Connection works. So I'm excited to have you all here in 2021. Now, I've got some cash giveaways that I need to do very shortly. Okay, so I've got some cash giveaways that I need to do very shortly because we had 3 or 4 contests last week. Okay, so I'm going to be giving away some cash, lots of cash. I think I picked 5 or 6 winners. So 5 or 6 winners of some cash contests here on the Success Connection. But the very first thing I want to do is we're going to structure the Success Connection for tonight. Let me pull up my whiteboard. We're going to structure it for, part 1. So part 1 is just going to be a lesson. Okay. Part 2 is going to be an intro to new businesses. There's going to be 2 of them. Part 3 is going to be a vote where you get to vote on what you want me to teach you, what you want the first new business to be. And then part 4 is going to be free money contest. Okay, so we're going to announce the contest winners. All right, so this is what's happening tonight, right now on the Success Connection. Let's pick this right here, lesson from me today. Okay, so listen, I have spent a lot of time thinking about 2021, how we can help. We've talked about setting your goals. We've talked about creating action steps for those goals. We've talked about being willing to make sacrifices, right? And how important that really is. I think another lesson that you guys need to carry with you through 2021 is the simple fact that you need to look at your affiliate marketing, your digital course building, basically your business as an escape from all of the crazy that's happening around us. Because here's the thing, 2020 was crazy. We know that. We know with COVID, it was crazy. We know with the Black Lives Matter and the protests and such and the killing of people, it was crazy. And I'm not saying that crazy bad. I'm just saying maybe crazy is not the word. Maybe it's enraged, lots of movement, lots of energy, if you will. And listen, it doesn't matter what side of the coin you fall on, it still takes away your attention, right? If you're a part of the Black Lives Matter movement, well, then that's taking up a lot of your attention. If you're anti-Black Lives Matter movement, well, then it's taking up a lot of your attention. If you believe COVID is fake, well, it's taking up, think about it. All of this takes up our attention, right? And if you think about all the stuff that ripped your attention away, you have the Black Lives Matter protests, you have the election, not once, but twice now. We've had that, right, with elections basically in 2020. Then you have COVID that was taking over. Like, there's so many things, right? And then I'll wrap it all up with the nonsense that happened yesterday, where people are storming buildings, in Congress, getting shot. Just look, the lesson is find an escape, okay? So listen. The lesson here is, the lesson is find an escape. Look, if you want to be successful, okay, you've got to find an escape from the things that are taking away your precious attention, because, all we have, right, is time. Like, that's all we have. We have time. We get to choose what we're going to do with it, right? And I'm not saying you can't go protest, or you can't, do this or do that. I'm not saying any of that, okay? I want to be very clear. What I'm saying is that it can't consume you. It can't be the owner of all of your energy and all of your time. You've got to find an escape for that. So when you're building out that action plan that we talked about last week, here's my goals, here's my actions, here's my negative actions. You also need to look at, what are the things that I need to escape from my thoughts? Because believe it or not, if you are really scared of COVID, okay, then it's taking up some of your thought time, right? Even when you're not thinking about it, even when you're at work, you have this thought process that's going on inside of your brain that's causing you to have fear, that's causing you to be worried. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I personally am scared of COVID, right? I've told you guys this plenty of times. But what I am saying is, we have to find an escape from that. We have to find something that's so exciting to us, so enthralling to us, that we forget about all of the stuff that's going on. We don't participate in all of the stuff that's for that little moment in time, right? So find an escape. Right? I truly believe your business can be your escape. I believe this business can be your escape. I believe that all of you can escape the craziness that's happening in the world if you give focus, right? And so finding an escape, it is going to require focus. Okay, it's going to require focus. So you've got to focus if you want to create this escape. Okay, and that would be my lesson to you for tonight, is find something that you can escape to. Okay, find something that, and whether it's, like I said, your business, your relationship, the success connection, whatever, and then create the focus that you need while you're there to truly escape all of this other stuff, so that you can be productive, right? Because being productive requires your attention, it requires your focus, it requires your commitment. But if we've got all this crazy stuff going on around us, and look, 2020 is just getting started, or 2021 is just getting started, we've already had crazy, you know what I mean? And so we're not even 6-7 days in, and we've already got all this crazy stuff happening, and it's just going to continue. And I don't mean, from a political standpoint, I mean, just all kinds of things are going to continue to happen, right? Good and bad, that require or pull on our attention. And in order to reach those goals that you have, in order to have that success that you want, you have to find a way to escape all of that. Find a little focus and focus on your business. So in your life, start thinking about what can you do to create that escape and create that focus. And I promise you, it's going to help you have so much more success. You're going to be so much more successful than you were in 2020. Listen, let me tell you a really quick story, because a lot of you, I forget that you don't know my backstory, don't know how I got started online, don't realize what I went through. But I was a 23 or so year old kid going to college was in my second to last year of college going to medical school. I was volunteering at the hospital. I was doing hospital rounds with doctors. I mean, I was a busy dude, right? When my dad lost all his money in WorldCom, he invested his money in stocks. Stock went bankrupt. He lost all his money. Somebody had to help. And what I had to do was turn off the distractions. I couldn't, and they weren't even, it wasn't even that they were bad distractions, right? It wasn't even that they were bad distractions, okay? It was that they were distractions nonetheless. And so I had to kind of put myself in a bubble. I couldn't do college partying. I couldn't do activities at the college. I couldn't do that medical school rotations anymore. I had to cut back on some of my classes, not all, but I had to cut back on some so that I could create that time, that pocket of time that I could focus, that I could escape from being quote unquote the college kid and focus on being the business owner, right? And so for all of you, I know you've got things going on in your life. I know it. I know that you're not just sitting there doing nothing. I know that you've got all kinds of stuff happening, right? And so trying to find the time to create this escape and this focus can be hard, but trust me, it can be done, okay? When I did this, I was able to build a massively successful business. And the reason that I was able to do it is I created that escape and I created that time that I could focus on my business, okay? So if you want the Success Connection to be your escape, put it on your calendar. Put it on your, your little vision board that we talked about with your goals and your actions and your negative actions. And don't miss the webinar. There's going to be some times this year where I don't even text you, I don't email you, and I don't Facebook message you that we're starting. It should be an alert on your calendar. You should put it in your phone right now if you haven't done it. An alert, Success Connection, boom, Thursday nights, 9 Eastern. Reminder, 1 hour before, 30 minutes before, 5 minutes before, so that you can create that space, right, where we can come together and we can learn. All right. So my lesson for you is find an escape, create that focus, and I promise you can have success this year. And what I'm about to show you in part numero 2 is going to excite you. Okay. All right. So our new business ideas. All right, new business ideas for 2021. You're going to get to vote on this, okay? So you're going to get to choose. The first one, okay, this is called the Hidden Sales Virtual Event. Now, we're going to do both of these, okay? We're going to do both of these. Both of these things are going to be done, all right? 100%. The vote tonight is going to basically tell us which one we're going to do first, okay? So I'm going to be very clear on that. We're going to do both. All right, so what is the Hidden Sales Virtual Event? Well, the Hidden Sales Virtual Event is meant to get a huge crowd, okay? It's meant to get a huge crowd over to a training, right? So over to a training, which might have this video, all right? That's what we're about. It's all about the number of people that get there, meaning you don't want a small amount of people, you want a lot of people. So how do we make that happen? We give it away for free. Now, the question you might have is, okay, Anthony, you're going to give away a virtual event for free. How are you going to make any money giving away an event for free? And that's a very good question. Here's how the funnel works, okay? First of all, we're going to get traffic, okay? Because traffic is the key to making any money, all right? That traffic is going to go to a register page, okay? Register for the event, all right? Right here, all we're getting is their email address, okay? That's all we're getting. Now, on the second page, we talk about 3 tools you need. Now, this is where it gets interesting. okay? We talk about the 3 tools that someone needs. Now, here's the interesting thing. Let's see if I can't use a different color here. Let's use blue. Okay, this particular one, this is all about educating on why someone needs these basic tools for the training. Essentially, what you're doing is this is a hidden sale. The event is free, but the event is teaching you how to connect and how to do something with these 3 tools. Does that make sense to everybody? Just give me a big yes if it makes sense to you. Okay. All right. I'm seeing lots and lots of yeses. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. So this page explains why you need the 3 tools. Okay. The next page, oops, we got to change colors. The next page essentially is activate tool number 1. Okay. And then the next page is to activate tool 2. And then the next page is to activate tool 3. And then the last page is confirmation of tools. And this is where you've got this form that has questions in it, okay? Now, let me explain this. What you're doing this is a very important part of this funnel right here, because this explains why someone needs the 3 tools. What you're doing is you're explaining to people, listen, you have, essentially what this is really doing is you have a goal, okay? And this is you, all right? I'm gonna show you how to get this goal for free, okay? I'm gonna show you how to get to this goal for free, but the caveat is you must have a few tools. Now, the cool thing is, okay, is you don't own those tools. So you can literally say, these are not my tools. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling you that you need to go and get these 3 tools in order to be able to succeed or to go through this training. So essentially the way that we're doing this is we're basically telling people, hey, listen, I'll teach you how to build a house. Just make sure you bring your hammer with you. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. And I think that's really important, because what you're really looking at doing here is you're looking at coming from a place of, okay, all right, I can learn how to do all of this for free. How awesome is that? But I just got to have these tools to do it, because this guy's willing to teach me, or this lady's willing to teach me how to do this stuff for free. So what ends up happening is the 3 videos that promote the tools, there's a huge take rate in those tools. If you guys think about it, this is a lot of what we do inside of Partner with Anthony, right? Partner with Anthony, you hit session 3 and we talk about 3 tools that you got to have. And of course, but of course, at the end of the day, people realize they have to have those 3 tools in order to be able to make whatever we're teaching in Partner with Anthony work, right? And the same thing kind of happens here. It's just right off the bat. You're not waiting, you're not putting them into a course. They don't even have to buy a course, right? It's just buy the tools. Now, what are the tools? Well, ultimately, these tools would be ClickFunnels, okay? Then, of course, one of the tools is going to be get response, because that's obviously something you need. And then another tool is going to be either build redirects or some other type of, of offer and program. It could also be GoDaddy. Oops, hold on. Let's see. Could also be like GoDaddy for making the same mistakes, aren't I? It's just let's see. There we go. Could be GoDaddy, could be Namecheap. So in other words, we could explain why you need a domain name here, which probably makes more sense really than build redirects. This probably doesn't make as much sense as like a GoDaddy or a Namecheap would make. And so what you're getting here is you're getting people a page builder, you're getting them an autoresponder, you're getting them an email. I'm sorry, you're getting them a domain name that they can use for their emails. So we'll just go with domain, okay? Now, this is the important part of this. When they get to this final page right here, okay, this is like a Google form, which I can show you how to set up really easily. People have to actually put their information in here. They have to put, for instance, their order number from ClickFunnels, their order number from GetResponse, their domain name that they purchased. What this is doing is it's confirming that people are not just going through this funnel and just saying yes, 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 boom, and then moving on to the final page and showing up at the training unprepared. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Now, there's buttons that will let them go back. So once they get to this page, if they did just click through the whole funnel, when they get to this page, they'll realize, oh, there's no way I can get, registered for this training without this, right? So obviously they'll go back and they'll go get all three of those things. Well, these things are affiliate links that are making you money, right? All of these are making you money. So you can use, GetResponse will pay you either 33% or $100 CPA. So every time somebody signs up, you get paid $100 or 33%. ClickFunnels pays you, I think, between 30 and 40% ongoing monthly commissions. And then GoDaddy and Namecheap, obviously pay you differently. Now, I can show you guys how to get a GoDaddy reseller account. There's a difference, okay? I know some of you, like in the Partner with Anthony thing, have had an issue with, with being able to get, signed up as an affiliate for GoDaddy. You can be an affiliate for Namecheap though, and every time somebody buys a domain name, you're going to get paid. And the thing about domain names is people will always buy more than one, right? And they renew every year, and nobody ever lets their domain names go. So there's good money in building this up. Now, look, once this happens, the funnel goes down here to the live event training. Okay, and this is where you've got to have a video teaching something. So as you can see, the whole point here is this would probably be like, biz launch 2021 funnel. Okay, so that's basically what this would be. This would be like what we would be telling people is, hey, look, we're going to show you how to launch a business in 2021, right? We're going to tell them to get the three funnels, and then likely on this training, we're going to teach them how to generate leads for other businesses. So kind of like an agency type thing for local businesses. We'll teach them how to generate leads for a niche and email marketing. So in other words, we'll teach them how to generate leads using all of these things, how to generate leads in a specific niche, and then do obviously marketing, affiliate marketing for those particular things. So we'll show them how they can launch a business in 2021 doing one of these things through this particular funnel, okay? Now, in this particular hidden sales virtual event, okay, there has to be there's some assets that you have to have in order to make this work, right? Number one, okay, you've got to have all the videos for the sales pages, okay? You got to have videos for sales pages. Number two, you have to have the video for the live event training, okay? So you do have to have that. Number three, you have to have a way to create a live event, right? Like for instance, we're live right now, but I don't think you want to go through, well, you couldn't go through and do a GoToWebinar for all of these. So you have to have, you can use Webinar Fuel for this to create that live event type of flow. Obviously, you need the funnel, right? So you're going to need this whole funnel, and then you're going to need follow-up emails. Okay, so you're going to need follow-up emails. Follow-up emails are important because usually these live events are taking place some days out, meaning this live event might be every Saturday, right? And so someone can register at any point in time, but the live event is always on Saturday. So all of your messaging and all of these pages just says the live event is Saturday, the live event is Saturday, the live event is Saturday. So you're constantly telling everybody the live event is Saturday, right? And then you just have this event playing every Saturday. Seems pretty easy, seems pretty simple. And what it does is it creates that almost scarcity, like it's not happening all the time. It only happens on Saturday. So if I don't take advantage of this right now, I may not be able to take advantage of this for a whole nother week. And so it creates that urgency for people to get on. Now, as you can see, the way that you monetize this, the way that you make money from this is before the event ever even happens. Really what the event, the whole purpose of the event, let me draw this out. The purpose of the event is to deliver value, create a plan, and ensure customers use the tools, right? So you want to deliver value, create a plan for them, and ensure they use the tools. Because listen, if they use the tools, you keep making money every single month. How much money? Well, if somebody gets, like if we just kind of draw this out, if somebody gets ClickFunnels and let's just say they get the $97 a month plan, I think you make like $48.50 maybe is what you can make on that. Then for get response, okay, the average person ends up spending about $50 a month with get response, just on average. So you're making 30, call it 30% of that, right? I mean, we could kind of call it 30, you could do the exact math for 33%, I guess. Let me do it on my phone. All right, $16.50. All right, and then a domain name. I think the domain names are roughly 10 bucks a year, give or take. They'll pay you. A lot of them pay different prices, different amounts. You can make $2 to $3 a year. So we'll go with 2. Okay. So if we add that up, we are at $67. So we're at $67 per user. But here's the thing, most of that is a monthly fee. Okay. Most of that is a monthly fee. Now, you can get response to pay you $100 CPA, right? Meaning you can get them to pay you $100 for everybody that just signs up. You won't ever get any monthly recurring revenue from them, but you'll get the $100 right off the bat. So you have that you can leverage if you want to earn more cash, right, up front. And you can always start with that and then transition to monthly fees and so on and so forth. So with this particular funnel, what we're looking to do is the training is really building the value and educating people on what they've already bought, right? What they should already have when they show up to the training. And this is great because You don't have to sell anything while you're, during this event. There's nothing for sale. It's a training, just like we're doing right here on the Success Connection. It's straight up just a training. The only difference is that you're now training somebody to use and implement the tools that you got them to buy that are going to make you about $67 a month per user. And that's going to blend. That's the lowest scenario, right? There's lots of people that are going to buy the $297 ClickFunnels account, right? Where you're going to make like, I don't know, $100 or $115 or whatever. You're going to make more than $48.50. So your average value of a customer is going to be a little bit higher than just this $67, okay? So this is business model number 1, okay? It's the hidden sales virtual event. We're gonna name this for later on, #hidden, okay? #hidden. All right, the second one, and this is the one I was so excited about, okay? Now I'm excited about them both, right? I'm thrilled about this one, but I'm also thrilled about this one. It's called the Udemy Sellers. Now, I want you to look at how I spelled that. Udemy, not Udemy to be mistaken with the solo ad platform. I want you guys to see something, okay? So let's see, online courses. All right, so let me just try to, first let me go to Udemy, all right, and show you this. So this is the Udemy website, okay? You can say, you can start learning pretty much anything that you want inside of here. Tons and tons and tons of courses inside of Udemy, right? As you scroll down, you can see there's just more and more and more. All right. There's funnels that, there's courses that teach you literally just about anything. Now, you'll notice that all of these courses are pretty inexpensive, $9, $10, $11. You'll also notice that there's courses on affiliate marketing, and I happen to be right up there, right? Which is pretty interesting and pretty silly at the same time. So here's what I did on Udemy, okay? Let me just pull back up let's pull this back up. Okay, here's what I did. This is the flow that I did. Number 1, I created a course. Number 2, I launched the course for free. Number 3, I got lots of reviews. Number 4, I swapped to paid course. Okay, now I want to explain something to you guys, and this is what's so crazy and so interesting and so fun at the same time, is that I built this course on here trying to just learn about the, if I can just go over here to courses. Okay, so I built this course on here just trying to learn what was, how to even do this in Udemy, okay? And what was Udemy, right? Why would I even want to be on it? I thought, wow, this will be great. It can bring a lot of people to my business because they're going to see my business on here. Here's what I found. I said, I wonder what would happen if I switched this to a paid course. Like, I just wonder what would happen, right? I've made, as you guys can see, $35.46 this month. I just swapped it to a paid course this month. So in 7 days, I've made $35. That's $5 a day. But if you recall, I don't know if you saw it on here. Well, it doesn't show it anywhere in here. Udemy is running a half price promotion at the beginning of the year. And so I've basically they're selling my course for $10, not for $20. So therefore, I'm making only half the money here that I would have made. I would have made $70 in the first week of selling this course. Guys, all I did was swap this to a paid course, and sales just started coming in, 2 to 3 a day. Now you have to ask yourself, why? And I'll explain to you why. I've been researching this. I've been learning, like, why is this happening? Let me tell you why. Because what Udemy does is Udemy pays you only 25% on average of your sale price. Okay? Now the question is, why do they do that? And the answer is, they drive the traffic. Now, if they drive the traffic, okay, and they've got a lot of it, meaning they're putting ads out there and they're driving traffic, then why in the world would we not as a Success Connection community build a course, put it on Udemy, and let you get literally free money, because they're paying for all the traffic? I've never promoted, you guys have probably never heard me talk about Udemy, right? I put this on here as a test. I test everything before I teach you. I would never just come on here and be like, oh, let's learn this. Like, I teach you what I'm actually doing. And here's what's really, really interesting, okay? And this is what got me excited about teaching this. They give you this thing called tools, where you can look at marketplace insights, okay? So watch this. You can type in anything, like for instance, affiliate marketing, okay? So we type that in, and it will tell you, okay, there's a high demand over the last 3 months of people looking for this topic. There's a good number of courses on this topic. Basically, the median revenue per course, okay, over the last 3 months is $13, right? So basically, on average, this is the median revenue that's generated, like $13 a person, okay, per course. The top person's making about $2,400, okay? And if you start looking, at what this is one of the most demanded courses, and you can look at the search traffic for this, right? You can see the trends. You can also look at enrollments by channel. Udemy Discovery, okay, which is where, again, Udemy is promoting. Udemy Search, right? Udemy Ads and Affiliates, because Udemy has their own affiliates as well that are driving traffic to these particular courses. So there's 192 courses on Udemy right now where affiliate marketing is listed as the primary topic, okay? Only 7 of those courses are rated above a 4.5. Somehow my course is in there above a 4.5. I don't know how. Enrollment's going to highly rated courses. Okay, 13% of the people buying are buying courses that are rated at least a 4.5. So, and here's some of those courses. These are the top earning courses right here. Okay, so these are the ones that have earned the most money over the last few months in and on Udemy. I want you to look at some of this. This guy, 7,000 ratings, and not everybody rates their course, right? If his course was $10.99, just wow is all I can say at how much money he's made. And if you look at all of these courses, right, 1,600 ratings, these people are making a lot of money, right? So when you start looking at different topics, for instance, ClickFunnels, that's a topic, okay? There's an average number of courses, but there's a high student demand. So this is an area where we could create a course where the average monthly revenue is actually a little bit higher. The top earner is a little bit lower, but the average is a little higher, okay? And you can see some of the courses, okay, that are on here for ClickFunnels that are literally just teaching you how to use ClickFunnels. That's all it is. So with this, we can go in here and we can define courses, okay? We can find courses, course topics that make a lot of sense, and we can create the course. Now, I can teach you how to do this in Udemy, because literally all you have to do is go in here to courses, and you go into manage your course. And I want you to look at this. You can literally go in here, tell people what they're going to earn or what they're going to learn. You can edit your pricing, right? Like all of these different, you can have all these different things, you know, for pricing, promotions. You know, you can, I mean, there's just so much stuff you can do in here. It's just crazy. You can create coupons, you know, and then of course you can create availability for yourself. But then you can also go in here, let me just show you, and you can edit your course. And this is where you upload and build your course, right? Here's your curriculum. Boom. Here's all the videos, and you can go in and you can look at the video, you can upload the video. It's super simple. In other words, you could literally build out your courses right here, and it's super simple. Now, one thing that you're not going to want to do is you would never want to replace your current opportunity in business with Udemy, because Udemy is going to keep most of your money, right? What you do is you look at Udemy as a free source of creating students and brand awareness, because if we create our course correctly, people are going to not only buy the course, but they're also, you know, they're also going to absolutely crush for you when it comes to driving people to your other, to like maybe your YouTube channel and stuff like that, which ultimately can get them on your email list. So what my proposal would be for a business we create together is basically I create the course, I film the videos, I walk you through launching. Because what I can do is walk you through launching this on your own Udemy account, okay? And it's free. It doesn't cost anything to sign up on Udemy. It's free. So I can walk you through, basically I can give you all of the assets and all the videos, and I won't put my face on it or anything. It'll just be my voice, and you can all have the same videos. Upload those videos to Udemy, have your own course, and then what we can do is we can create 10 to 15 courses, okay? Because if you have 10 to 15 courses, even if each one is just making $5 a day, right? If each one makes $5 a day, that would literally be one sale at the $19.95 level. You're talking about $50 to $75 a day, right? I mean, that's $1,500 to maybe $2,000 a month, and you're not even doing anything. That's what's so crazy about this. I have done nothing to promote that, I swear to you. I just flipped it from free to paid, and all of a sudden, boom. So I've literally got my wife. She's going to be putting her, building her yoga courses on here and such. Because here's the thing, it's a free source of traffic, a free source of sales, a free source of income. It's not going to make you as much money as this funnel would make you, okay? Because in this funnel, don't forget, you're also putting people on an email list, right? You're building an asset, you know what I mean? But this particular type of thing is quick, it's easy, it's simple, and it's free, right? This requires you to run, there's always there's always that. We got to get the traffic, right? So it's up to you. We have the hidden sales event, and then we have the Udemy, which is spelled like that, U-D-E-M-Y, okay? Now, here's what I want you to do. I know that we're coming to, and I was super excited to show you this because it's like it doesn't even matter that it's me. Nobody knows who the heck I am on there, right? Like it doesn't really matter who I am. Me being me did not make those sales on Udemy, I promise you. Those sales are just made from people that are already on Udemy looking for course information. They're there to buy courses. It's intent-based. They're there to buy, right? So homework number 1 is vote which new business do you want? Step 1, go to Facebook group. Step 2, post hashtag Udemy or hashtag hidden. Whichever one gets the most votes is which one is the one we are going to build first. Okay, it's the one we will start building next week. And then of course, I want you to post in the Facebook group. Man, I can't spell. This is bad. Every day. All right. We'll have a $100 winner next week. Okay, so $100 winner next week. Now, this week's winners, let's see if I can't find a place. Let's just, let's put it on here. This week's contest winners, all right? Everybody's getting $100 each. This is for posting your goals, posting your schedule, posting your action plan, you know, all of that stuff. I went ahead and because it's on the Facebook group and it's, you know, sometimes the Facebook group, when I'm in it, it will freeze up go to. So I just basically selected some people beforehand. When I announced Bonnie Reed, so Bonnie Reed, randomly selected you. You win $100 for posting your goals, posting your action steps, and of course, letting us know what your schedule is going to be to crush it this year. The next person is Melanie Smith. Okay, Melanie Smith, you win $100. All right, and then we have John Michael White. Sorry, I wrote all these on my notepad. So we have John Michael White. You won $100. We have Marsha Holmes Folligan. You won $100, and our last winner is Pamela, I think Michelle Mathis. All of you win $100 for making those posts. Hopefully that is exciting to all of you. We still have a $100 giveaway next week, and next week we will start one of these new businesses. Now, if you are new to the Success Connection, first of all, your vote matters, right? So I highly encourage you to go vote. Go and vote and let us know which business you want to start, okay? But we do have resources for you, okay? We do have resources for you. And their resources are right here. Hold on one second. I believe this is it. Okay. Your Success Connection resource page. Let me just zoom in on it so you can actually see it. This is your Success Connection resource page. All of you have access to this. I'll give you the link and the password here in just a second. This is where you can join our Facebook group. So it's important to join our Facebook group now because this is the only way you can even participate in this vote. Join the Facebook group and then let your vote count, okay? Of course, you would definitely want to follow me on YouTube right here. So click right here, follow me on YouTube. There's some awesome training. Don't forget to do that. Subscribe to our Facebook alerts. Facebook is now requiring us to really get you to subscribe almost every week. So you will stop getting the Facebook alert reminders if you don't subscribe to Facebook alerts. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you should get ClickFunnels. It's a completely free trial. If you're new, this is important. The reason you need ClickFunnels is all of the businesses we've built for you, which are all highlighted here by these yellow lines, these manila lines, whatever you want to call them, they're all built in ClickFunnels, okay? So in order for me to truly be able to educate you on how to use this and how to do this and to give you The tools are the pages that you need to succeed. You got to have the tools. So this is the ClickFunnels page. You click right here, you get a completely free trial. I would do that right now. Then you can download any of these businesses, right? Like we're going to start a new business next week. It's either going to be the hidden sales funnel with the virtual event, or it's going to be the Udemy course, right? But every time we build one of these courses, there's assets, there's videos, there's handouts, there's workbooks, there's all this stuff. I do it all for you, by the way. And you can get it all right here. Notice you can get this whole thing right here. Just click the download buttons. You can get any of these businesses, Inboxer Academy, the 7-figure email strat, all these download buttons, they download assets for you, okay? They all download assets for you, all right? All of these, look at this. I'm not even going to tell you that you could. I'm not even going to drop this little birdie that you could possibly download all these businesses, and you could possibly post these businesses on Udemy, and you could possibly start making sales of these businesses and offers on Udemy. Anyway, you've got your full stack business, which was the last one we just did. All of this stuff is ready for you. You can download any of these until midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, I will disable the password, and you will not be able to get back on this page until next Thursday. We do that to protect ourselves from people stealing our content, posting it online, you know, and all of these things. And so obviously we should be in a very good spot as long as you do this tonight. So what I would do right now is the minute that we wrap up the webinar, I would go here, I would join our Facebook group, okay? I would get ClickFunnels. I would follow me on YouTube. It takes 2 seconds to subscribe. Then I would go here, activate your ClickFunnels trial, and then download any of these businesses that you want from our past years. All of them are right here. They're all ready to go just for you and only for tonight until midnight, okay? And then of course, make sure that you are dialed in on your homework. Vote, which means which business do you want? Go to our Facebook group, type hashtag Udemy or hashtag hidden in your post. That will let us see who is going to win and which one we are going to do first. We'll be giving away $100 next week to somebody as long as you post every single day in the Facebook group, legit content, not just nonsense. And then here are this week's winners of the $100 cash prize. So listen, guys, I hope that you are excited. If you are excited about 2021, and if you feel like, wow, what you just learned was epic, please, please let us know in the Facebook group, post it in the Facebook group. I'm excited, and I sure hope you are. How do you get to this page? You go right here, go.dsc.com/funnel, and you type in the password, which is vote, V-O-T-E, vote, because it is important that you vote tonight. Okay, I need you to vote tonight. I got to prepare for next week. I got to have lessons. I got to start building stuff. I got to have what I need. I can't wait for you to tell me next Wednesday what we need to do. I need you to vote tonight. Your vote tonight counts so much because it lets me hit next week with a good game plan of what we need to do. So you need to go to go.thsc.com/funnel, type in the password vote. That will take you here to this page, which will allow you to join our Facebook group and then vote on what you want, and then download all of your free assets and get ClickFunnels if you do not have it, because we will need it in pretty much everything that we do going forward, and especially with either one of these businesses, you will need ClickFunnels. So with that said, I made it through it. I thank you all for hanging in there with me, even though I wasn't able to turn my webcam on and everything tonight. Hopefully I will be feeling a lot better next week. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for spending your time with me. Thank you all for being ready to rock and roll in 2021. And I hope you're excited about what's to come. If you are excited, please go to our Facebook group and tell everybody how freaking excited you are about the 2 new businesses that we're going to build in 2021, and about the prospects, the opportunity, and just the overall prosperity that we can have. We can succeed in 2021. I'm looking for that silver lining. I'm looking for that needle in a haystack. I'm looking for that small little thing that works for everybody. As you can see, I'm testing new stuff out. I have no business selling courses on Udemy, but I'm testing new stuff out to try to find that unicorn, right? That's going to work for every single one of you. And I truly feel like these 2 funnels that I've built out here, or these 2 opportunities, are going to fit and they're going to work for everybody. I'm stoked. Please go and vote right now. Blow the Facebook group up with your excitement, with your enthusiasm, and with your votes. And of course, make sure you go to the link go.vsc.com/funnel, type in the password vote. That way you can get to this page, get ClickFunnels, and be ready to rock and roll next week. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Everybody, I appreciate it. I'm always humbled at how many of you hop on here with me each and every week to listen to what I have to say. So please have a safe weekend, have a fun weekend. Like I always say, more importantly than anything, have a productive weekend. Do something that other people aren't doing so that you're ahead of the game, because being ahead of the game is the name of the game when it comes to internet marketing. When you're an entrepreneur, there are no weekends, right? Have some time with your family, have some time with your friends, but also have some time with your business. I look forward to seeing you all next Thursday. Take care, and we'll see you then. Good night, everybody.